And it looks like the strategy here, guys, is to watch Blue Squadron stream to see when the other guild is pushing. Then the second Blue says, hey, the other guild is pushing, that's when you come in backdoor like an abstinent virgin and finish. I am literally the best scouter they have ever had. 25% on the Digi Fort. Show Nation runs to the other side. They don't want Corrupt. Hey, Corrupt, it's time to engage. Come on down the hill, guys. Yep, here they come. Come on, guys. They know. They're watching. It's okay.
Hello guys, welcome back to Blue_Sardako channel. Today we will make guide on how to spectate Node War.
I'm not close enough. I'm not close enough, guys. I'm still not close enough. All right, I have to wait the visual acuity based on movement. Okay, here we go. Yes! Okay! Trial and error. Nice flame towers, guys. LOL. No one is pushing that spot. So proud of you right now. So, Show held the... Okay, so... To update you, I've been watching. Okay, Corrupt held it for a good amount of time. Then Digi got it. Then Show got it. Show is tapping the fort right now. There is a Hawacha shooting it. Look at how far away Akari is. From the fort. He can barely even see it. We have the first person perspective. We are literally the reporter who is reporting to you live from the war zone with a bulletproof vest on. That's me right now. And Akari is the guy that's sitting at home asking us how it's going. All right, Show Nation moving out. It looks like they did get their FTs down. Oh, he's wondering if he should pull it. Stu here, wondering if he should pull one of the FTs out. Oh, it looks like a cannon shot was pretty close there. It might be Cho's cannon, though. I didn't see it do any damage. Oh, well, seems to be confused as to what the activity he should be doing is. Pretty classic shy behavior on this one. And then he buffed literally no one and kept spazzing out like an ADHD child.
For the next time, can you use a sub 50 character?
No, I think the Seeker's Hawk has to be on an over level 50 character. Okay, so Cho has secured the side of the wall right here. Both Show Nation flame towers are stacked on top of one another. I don't even know if you can get into both of them. Neither of them is covering the fort. This is the best guild in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, okay? I cannot emphasize enough that this is the absolute best that we can do, okay? This is what peak performance looks like in North America, okay? This is as good as it gets. Oh, well, again, needs to be on some ADHD medication as he's running around, not really buffing anything at all. Oh. They ripped one of the FTs, and now that's on the other side of the... Okay. Smart. Smart. So they let them both finish. Just in case one of them got canceled, they'd still have the other one. Then they ripped it and put the other one down. 2 billion silver error, but that's fine. Ooh, Oliver trying to come in here and stop it, but he's trash. Absolute dog water. Couldn't stop the rebuild. Got stuttered right away because OO's bongos got him good. I'm wondering where the Digi Corrupt Ball actually are. They might just be waiting. This is a question mark for it, so we don't actually know how long this node war is going to go on for here. But the Cho Ball in full defense mode right now. As honestly, as strong as Cho Nation is, guys, you need to understand that they cannot hold Corrupt and Digital at the same time. They will die very quickly to both of those guilds. So a coordinated push will basically knock Cho straight out of this fort. Maybe it would be 2 coordinated pushes, but like, it's going to be pretty quick. Looks like they did get the enhanced flame tower up here. Yeah, it's like 2 billion per flame tower. Digi sitting on your left over there, I guess. I can turn on the minimap. Have to be very careful. No, I do not. Let's turn on the minimap so we can see what's going on. It's spacebar. Okay. So now on the minimap, you can see the Cho Nation offense ball moving back toward us here. It looks like Digi and Corrupt are basically just biding their time, setting up cannons from range, and they're going to wait because they think the fort is going to last a long time, which is not necessarily true. This is gas. Oh, here we go. There's Cho Nation right there, just up above us. That looks like Digi's offense ball. Cho Nation moving forward, Digi moving back. Digi not even making it through to the fort, but I don't see Corrupt anywhere either. Oh, there's Meth moving around. It's one of the best mooses in the world right there. These are some of the best players in the world, period. Honestly, guys, I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but there's Divios right there, guys. That's Divios right there on his Awakening Striker. The faker of BDO. I know this is an unpopular opinion. Stevie Wonder missing on the cannon shot right there. Oh, another. There's a clean hit on the cannon shot on the flame tower. But Ray Charles missing the cannon shot long on this side over here. FTs are getting cannon down from range right here. But again, I think this is a hot take. But like, this is what the developers intended. But like, it happened to work out RNG like this. Because all three of the strongest guilds are here. And they can push Cho out. So like, they all have a chance of getting the fort. It's gonna come down to the last hit. And it's a question mark. So you don't know when to dive in. It's really kind of sweaty. Cho grouping on this side. That's Roots right there. Despicable. Right there with the gold border. That is Roots. That's the shot caller and GM for Cho. Staying on the back side of the fort. They do not want to wipe initially here. Calling all Cho back. Look at all the rats scurrying home here. Did I miss gear help? For now, yeah. We have some reacts to do after this. That's Jester right there. That's Jester Akota right there. Doing his best to scout. Excellent staff. Also, open world PvP terrorist. Looks like, again, both guilds are basically just... Oh, Digi's actually pushing. Digi pushing in right now. Putting some damage on the FTs. Right there. Oh, Akari got right next to me. Look at that shit. There we go. Oh, Digiball gets vaporized. But hey, guys, positive mental attitude. They did get about 3% off of this flame tower. So it is a win. Overall, honestly, W push for digital right there. It's better than the last one. Oh my God. I will say that they're probably just setting up a Hawacha up the hill with cannons. Yeah, they're just Hawachaing the fort here from all sides. So there's a Hawacha up in those trees up there, and there the cannons coming up. There's the Hawacha shot right there coming over. Boom, hitting the fort directly, preventing all Cho Nation taps. There's another cannon shot from the southwest right there. You see the fort is under a tremendous amount of siege right now. Look how much damage it's taking. You can see the Cho Nation players trying to tap the fort to repair like this, but they just can't get it off because the Hawacha just keeps shooting them over and over and over again. They just keep knocking them off. We'll see if they can't get a repair off here, but I highly doubt it with the cannon shooting in here as well. There's the Hawacha shot coming down, stopping everyone from tapping. There's the cannon shot as well. They can't get taps off on the fort. It's down at 70 already. Yeah, it will not be able to take damage past 50% from the cannons. I will say, I don't know if the developers remembered to make the same coating for the Hwacha. So it's possible the Hwacha can actually do damage to the fort. I'm not entirely certain though. But you can see that Hwacha just berating the fort. This is the Cho Nation Hwacha here. It is bugged right here, but it is facing this way. It's shooting the side of the fort just in case anyone comes up to hit it. It looks like Corrupt and Digital are basically just waiting. And you see the cannon shots landing for both guilds here. The FTs are starting to get knocked down as well. And they aren't even trying to engage them. They aren't even trying to fight them. They said we don't need to fight their offense. Well, there's Zethian right there. If you guys ever wondered if Zethian does PvP, he does leave his Awakening Sage PvE Lordness just to come out to fight Digi and Corrupt like this. Ooh, Notorious Biz backing off on his Guardian right there. Corrupt looks like they're northeast up the hill while Digi is northwest up the hill. Again, the cannon's doing a lot of damage to the fort here. Yeah. This is a good strategy from both guilds. All three of these guilds are extremely experienced. I'm curious to see what their strategy is once the fort gets to 50%. I'm sure that they will probably pull off a little bit and try to kill the flame towers a little bit more effectively. It doesn't look like the cannonballs are doing a whole lot to the flame towers though, as this is uncapped, and I've seen like probably 4 or 5 cannonballs hit that flame tower and it's still at 80-90%. That's kind of a lot. That cannon shot missed wide over there. So I'm not sure how many cannons you can have on this node. It's probably at least 4 or 5 from each guild. That's probably 8 cannons at least, berating the fort and the Hwacha. Ooh, the Hwacha actually landed short there. They actually might be able to get a tap off. You can see again. Oh no, hit again, kept from tapping once again. Oh, doing his bongwing. Actually an amazing shy. Purple turtle in Cho Nation. You don't see that every day. Cho stepping up to the side over here saying, why I oughta. Why, if you were over here like Aquaman in the ocean, saying, oh yeah, if you were doing that over here, then you wouldn't be very happy. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't do that over here, would you? And Digi just standing up on this ridge up here, making sure that Cho can't do anything about these cannons. Oh my God, wait. Corrupt just burning down the fort. Where did Cho go? Cho just got wiped. Cho is gone. Corrupt is gonna take the, what the hell? Corrupt just went in. They said, thank you, goodbye. No, Digi last hit it. Corrupt did all the dirty work. And then Digi said, this is your fort. This is our fort. And they took it at the last second. Corrupt comes in from the side, fights the Cho Nation offense ball, gets onto the fort. Digi comes in at the last minute, times it perfectly, and takes the 50-50 away. And now Digi is in control of the fort. Now, I do want to bear in mind, these are still the Cho Nation flame towers. This is still the Cho Nation Hwacha. And Digi is doing their best to basically burn these down as quickly as possible. You can see how quickly the FT is dying here. Down at 40%, doing their best. They have to burn these FTs before Cho Nation gets back here. That is one FT. Now they're working on the other one. This is uncapped, so they shouldn't have too much of an issue with this. But here's the Digi collapsing down onto the other FT. Fortunately, the Digi Hwacha is still up on that ridge, guys. Might I remind you, and it's still shooting. It's still firing because, see, now it's firing defensively to cover for the digital players, and you see they're replacing their FTs. Actually, a better placed FT than Cho had, in my opinion. Actually, I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like Cho had the better idea. You place the flame towers away from the fort. That way the cannon shots can't hit the fort and the flame tower at the same time. If you land a cannon shot right here, guys, right here in the middle, it will hit both structures at the same time. I think that's an objective L for Digi on that one. But normally you would want the FTs that close to the fort, but not with this many cannons. You can see it just got taken down by exactly the strategy that I just said. The cannon actually just took it out. And they put an FT on the other side. It's too close. Gets hit by the cannon again. And you'll notice the cannon is also doing damage to the fort as well. They need to put those flame towers a little further away from the fort if they want those to actually go up. Digi doing their best to hold on. Again, this is a question mark fort, guys. Question mark fort. We do not know when it could time out at any moment. And here comes Corrupt pushing in. They are pissed. Corrupt pushing in before Digital can get flame towers. Digi Ellie returns fire. The Digi offense ball. There's loads. That's the shot caller for Digital laying on his back over there. Digi waiting in reserve for Corrupt to collapse onto the fort. Here comes Digi off the rocks now. But no, it's Cho Nation coming over the hill. And they said, yo, this is your fort. This is our fort, bitch. They come in, it's down at 50% already. Look at that burn right there. Lex is doing his best to bubble on that shy, but Corrupt getting thinned out here, and it's Cho who is the last one standing here. It looks like they are going to take this fort once again, unless Corrupt gets the last shot on it. There's still a decent amount of Corrupt here. It's down at 40%. Digi's going to get a spawn up. Both guilds forced to back up. And it looks like the strategy here, guys, is to watch Blue Squadron stream to see when the other guild is pushing. Then the second Blue says, hey, the other guild is pushing, that's when you come in backdoor like an abstinent virgin and finish. I am literally the best scouter they have ever had. 25% on the Digi fort. Show Nation runs to the other side. They don't want Corrupt. Hey, Corrupt, it's time to engage. Come on down the hill, guys. Yep, here they come. Come on, guys. They know. They're watching. It's okay. Show on the other side. They don't want to lose the 50-50. Digi actually standing in the middle like a girl on a casting couch in here. Digi getting absolutely sandwiched by the Corrupt offense ball. There's Cho engaging as well. All three guilds. Digi stands up. Here comes the 50-50. It's Corrupt that takes the 50-50. They're spawning at the fort. Now it's Cho that's on the back foot because Corrupt can stand back up at the fort here. And it has the res. This is crazy. Look at the corpses around the fort. This is absolutely crazy. Oh my God. And again, we see the winner of the fight, guys, are the ones that wait until Blue Squadron says that the other guild is pushing. You wait, you count to 5, Mississippi, and then you push out. Looks like Alov here in Corrupt. That is Drift Panda's wife. Absolutely fantastic player, but thinks that Drift Panda is so actually bad at the video game that she doesn't even want to be in the same guild as him, which is pretty crazy. But Corrupt is here, and they're all spawning up. Look, there's all the horses and everything right here. Excellent play. Corrupt now on the defensive. They have their alley position defensively. Oh, they're positioned in a concave on the backside of the fort. They can't get their flame towers down. They're doing their best, but they just can't get FTs down. The cannon pressure is really powerful. And then the Hawacha on top of the hill is also really, really good. Although it may have been taken out. I have not seen it fire in a little while. The cannons are all scoped in. And again, the pushes just have to keep coming, guys. They don't know when the fort is actually going to time out. There's the stun traps going off. Looks like Cho testing the waters a little bit. Digi has not pushed yet. Oh, Corrupt diving up the hill. I love that move from Corrupt right there to engage before they reach the fort. Then, if you engage them way away from the fort, by the time you lose the fight and they get to your fort, you're already respawning. You effectively get 2 pushes to stop their 1. That is an excellent move by Corrupt to move out and try to push Cho like that right back. And it does look like it worked a little bit because this FT might actually finish this up at a 3rd health just like this. Digi is not pushed in from the other side, but it looks like Cho did move up and pop all of their stun traps, which is crazy. You see the Mewas and the Musas diving forward, guys, to try and kill all of the stun traps. You can basically right mouse button dash over stun traps and wipe the trap field before your offense ball comes in. That's the shot caller right there from Cho. That means Cho wants to push down the hill here. No, he just mass TP back. He was just checking. He was just checking. You very rarely see Roots do something like that. Oh, Digital in from the other side. This FT is not long for the world. Good bubble right there by that shy. Didn't quite get the name off, but that bubble was actually absolutely clutch. This FT might actually stand now because the Corrupt offense ball pushed them back. Loads, that's the shot caller for Digital, doing his best to try to get that flame tower down before it finishes. The shy bubble, no! Wasn't quite enough. The FT 1 second from finishing, not quite there. Digi in position on the southeast side of the fort. That means Show Nation is on the other side of the fort. And like, no, you hit it. No, you hit it. There's Choice right there, diving in, doing his best. trying to spin on that Cho Nation ball. He fears no man on this one. Again, Digi postured defensively on this side. Corrupt spawning in the middle. Cho Nation up on this northeast side here. No one wants to give an inch right here. They just need to make sure that Corrupt doesn't get flame towers down. This Ellie doing a great job of allowing Corrupt to kind of group on the backside of this cliff here, as the fort is the focus for basically everyone. You have everyone just a hair's breadth away from one another, like a pie chart on this one. Corrupt looks like they're gonna rotate a little bit. Digi's gonna rotate into Corrupt as well, and we're swinging clockwise. Cho pushes Digi, Digi pushes Corrupt, Corrupt pushes Cho. Everyone rotates positions, and we reset the fight. Digi looks like they've moved back again. Oh my god, this is a crazy dynamic. We've actually never seen anything like this. It's pretty insane. They cannot get flame towers up right now. But Corrupt is actually managing to hold on to the fort. There's Cho collapsing down. Look at the burn go down onto the fort. They're just getting that chip damage down because they know Corrupt stepped a little too far away from the fort, and they're just getting that chip damage down. You can see Roots. He's in a full DP set with his dick just hanging out. Gets about 30% off the fort when Corrupt is not looking. They know that Corrupt can't feasibly get in there. There's Loads diving in. He's in a full DP set as well. That's what shot callers wear. That's why I have one as well. Show moving forward down at 30%. Both shot callers, all three guilds, watching to try to get the last hit on the fort right now. Corrupt just doing their best to hope that it times out before someone gets it. Guys, we only have 11 minutes left in the war, which means this fort very well could be the last time. These guilds are so tense right now. Corrupt is standing up. They know that all they might have to do is maybe 2 more minutes. The fort might just expire on them, and Corrupt could take it in a 1v in a free-for-all FFA like this between the three guilds. Corrupt on the backside of this cliff over here. Again, Digital just off screen to your northwest. There's Cho right here. Again, moving forward. Rylock poking forward, doing damage to the fort. Look at that. It's going to get down to 10%. There you see Digi edging for it as well. It looks like they're going to go for it at this moment. Down at 5%. The dog pile from Digital. Corrupt comes in bubbles. Cho on the other side. Corrupt doing their best to try to hold it. Who will get the last shot? 50-50. It's Cho on the backside of this. Oh my goodness. Cho is going to get the respawn up. And their Ellie is already charging the fort. You can see Cho Nation Shies are trying to bubble the fort to keep any damage from going down. They know they might only have to hold it for about 4 more minutes on this one. It's already down at 97% though, as the Digi members are basically all over it. The Corrupt members are still alive on the side. Actually, it's just Digi over here left, and they're gonna get cleaned out eventually by the Cho Nation members. Oh man, Corrupt and Digi are gonna have to regroup really fast on this one, as anything over 50 minutes is expected for a fort like this, but it very likely will end in the next 6 to 7 minutes. That will just be it. They will have maybe 2 or 3 pushes to make something happen. Cho Nation, the strongest guild in the world, has to try to hold off the number 2 and number 3 guilds in North America to try to hold on to this fort just for 6 minutes on the clock. But like, they are not strong enough to 1v2 on their own, so they basically have to play the politics game. They're desperately trying to tap here. You can see Meth, a team player here, trying to tap the fort, trying to get it up as much as they can. They know every inch might matter here, as it looks like Digi is already in position to push again. They know that whoever gets this fort next very likely wins, unless Cho holds it for long enough. They're waiting for Corrupt to get in position on the other side, and then they will push. They can't take Cho on their own. Cho knows it, and they push out. Yeah, there's Roots diving into Digi right there. They're trying to engage them before Corrupt gets ready. Digi gets a little too aggressive and takes a big hit to their offense ball right there. That's not good for Digi, but it looks like, ooh, a fair amount of Digi did actually survive, and they're pummeling this FT. We'll see if he can actually get it. Al's is doing his best to put damage onto it. It might just go down. It's 1 hit from being stopped on this one. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it. If Cho gets that FT up, it might be a super big deal. You see, the fort is already at 90% on this one. Digi on that east side. Corrupt still nowhere to be found. Cho, oh, I see Corrupt's coming up this choke over here, down in this ravine right now. Corrupt is charging up this choke right here. Cho is trying to range them from the high ground, but then some Digicasters got on top of them, it looked like there. There's the cannon shots coming in, did stop that rebuild for Cho, so they're not going to get a flame tower, and they're still down at 90, but They're trying for taps. It's only a 20-second tap time. There's Divios. You know you should be tapping the fort. A team player is the best player in the world. The team player himself tapping the fort. Can they get some taps off here? It actually has been close to 20 seconds. Are they going to get the taps off? Oh my goodness, that actually could be huge. Yeah, there's taps going off on the fort. The cannons were stopped, it looks like. And it looks like, oh my goodness, 8:52. That means, oh yeah, taps are definitely going off on the fort here. Cho is slamming down flame towers left, right, and center. The defense team for Cho doing their best here, swarming the fort, trying to keep it as healthy as possible. Digi posturing just off screen. You can see all of Digital on that east side, waiting, getting ready. They're putting up their own flame tower right there. That's honestly not a bad idea to keep Cho from pushing them again like they did a moment ago. They're waiting for Corrupt to get ready as well. Keep in mind, this fort can die in under 15 seconds, guys. On Uncapped like this, you bet your sweet bippies that these guilds can absolutely kill this fort in about 15 seconds if it's uncontested. So if Cho push... That's it, it just ended. Oh no, Corrupt went to go push in and Digi waited too long and it just ended. Cho will take it with 7 minutes on the clock. They just waited too long. Oh my God. Holy shit. What a crazy fight from our top 3 guilds right there. Dare I say, guys, that was how the system is supposed to work. That worked really well because those guilds were roughly the same. Those guilds were roughly like they're close in strength, right? They're close in strength. And the fort was a question mark. So in order to keep spontaneous fighting going, they have to constantly engage each other. You guys would not have seen that if that fort had a timer. You would not have seen that. They would have just waited until the last second and then dove it. It was fun because it was a question mark fort and the guilds were actually reasonably strength. That was super fun.